project this big does not just change an industrial park. It can change how people look at Minot. That is why North American Iron's proposed pig iron facility is worth paying attention to, even if industrial development is not something you normally follow. At first, it sounds like a jobs headline, but once you start thinking about what a project like this could actually bring to the area, the conversation gets much bigger. Workers, they need places to live. Contractors could come through the area during construction. Rental demand might feel the impact before the purchase market does. And if the facility eventually becomes operational, some workers may decide to make Minot their permanent home. Before we talk about what could happen, let's look at where Minot's housing market sits today. Right now, there are approximately less than 80 single-family homes listed for sale in Minot that do not have an accepted offer. The average sales price for a single-family house in 2026 for Minot is approximately $329,000, and homes are averaging around 72 days on the market. The reason those numbers matter is because major employment projects tend to have bigger impact when housing supply is already limited. Personally, I think the biggest thing to watch here is not home prices, it's inventory. If demand starts increasing while the number of available home sales is relatively low, that is where the conversation gets interesting. Now, none of this means home prices suddenly jump overnight. That is not usually how major projects work. Projects like this move through planning, permitting, engineering, financing, construction, hiring, startup, and eventually full operations. There are a lot of steps between an announcement and fully operated facility. Still, when something this large is being discussed in Minot, it is worth asking what it could mean for housing over the next several years. I have a background in process plant technology, and before real estate, I worked around industrial environments. So when I look at this project, I am not just seeing a headline. I'm thinking about construction phases, workforce needs, contractors, suppliers, operations staff, support services, and ultimately, housing demand. Today, I want to break down what North American Iron is planning, why this project matters locally, and what buyers, sellers, renters, landlords, and investors should actually be watching. What North American Iron is planning. North American Iron is working on a proposed pig iron facility near Minot. Pig iron is a key ingredient used in steel making, which means this project connects Minot to a much larger manufacturing and supply chain conversation. That is not the same thing as a small business opening on the edge of town. Facilities like this are large-scale industrial operations, and projects like this may tend to affect the community in phases. First comes planning, then engineering, permitting, site preparation, construction, hiring, and startup, and eventually long-term operations if everything moves forward. Each phase brings a different type of activity. During construction, you could see tradespeople, contractors, supervisors, equipment crews, vendors, and temporary workers coming into the area. Once operation begins, the workforce becomes more permanent. You may have operators, maintenance personnel, logistic workers, safety professionals, supervisors, office staff, and outside service providers connected to the facility. And not all of these people need the same type of housing. Some may need short-term rentals, others may lease while they learn the area, and some may eventually decide to buy a home. That is why housing conversations often begin before a facility is fully operational. Why this matters to Minot. Minot already has several economic drivers. The Air Force Base brings a steady flow of relocation activity. Energy influences the broader region. Agriculture remains an important part of the local economy. Healthcare, retail, and professional services support communities throughout northwestern North Dakota. A project like this would not be arriving in a city with no foundation already in place. Minot already serves as a regional hub, and that matters because industrial growth rarely stays inside the property line. It can influence hotels, restaurants, contractors, service businesses, rental demand, and eventually housing demand. The real estate question is not simply whether the plant gets built. The bigger question is what type of workforce arrives, how long they stay, and what kind of housing they need. Construction demand versus permanent demand. This is where I think people need to be careful. A large job market sounds simple. Housing demand usually is not. Construction workers may arrive temporarily. Some may stay in hotels. Others may rent. Some may commute from surrounding communities. That type of demand can be very real, but it does not necessarily create permanent population growth. Permanent jobs create a whole different housing conversation. Someone moving to Minot for a long-term operation position may rent first and eventually buy. A family relocating for a stable career may want home ownership. Others may choose to remain renters. The point is that temporary construction activity and permanent workforce growth affect housing differently. And if you're trying to understand the real estate impact of this project, the distinction is extremely important. What this can mean for rentals. Rentals may actually be one of the first areas worth watching. If workers begin arriving before permanent hiring ramps up, rental demand could increase before home purchases do. If worker demand starts increasing while vacancies remain low, landlords could see additional demand. Now, that does not automatically mean every rental property is a great investment. The numbers, they still have to make sense. Location still matters. Property condition still matters. But rentals may be one of the first areas where movement becomes noticeable. The inventory question. For me, inventory remains the biggest thing to watch. Let's say this project eventually creates hundreds of permanent jobs. Not every worker moves to Minot. Not every worker buys a home. But even if a relatively small percentage eventually becomes homeowners, that is still additional demand entering a market with limited supply. That does not automatically mean prices skyrocket, but it could put additional pressure on a market that is already relatively tight. That is why inventory is the statistic I would pay the closest attention to moving forward. What buyers should pay attention to. If you're thinking about buying a home, I would not rush out and make a decision simply because of this project. That would be the wrong takeaway. The property still needs to fit your budget. The location still needs to make sense. The condition still matters. Future growth should be viewed as a bonus, not the primary reason to buy. Good buyers do not make decisions based on hype. They pay attention to signals while making sure the property still works today. What sellers should understand. For sellers, this project could eventually become part of Minot's larger story. Job growth tends to attract attention. Long-term investment can increase confidence in a market, and additional demand can benefit sellers if inventory remains limited. But this project is not a reason to automatically overprice your home. Buyers still compare properties. Condition still matters. Presentation still matters. Pricing still matters. The fundamentals of selling real estate do not change. Why my industrial background changes how I see this. This topic is a little different for me. Before real estate, I studied process plant technology and worked around industrial environments such as a natural gas processing plant. That does not mean I know every detail of this specific project, but it does mean I understand that facilities like this are much more than a building. There are operations, maintenance, safety systems, logistics, training, staffing, suppliers, contractors, and a tremendous amount of coordination behind the scenes. Projects like this can create ripple effects before production ever begins. That is why I think this belongs in a housing conversation. Housing is connected to jobs, confidence, stability, and the way people view a community. The important caution. This is probably the most important part of the video. This is still a project to watch. Permitting can change. Timelines can change. Construction schedules can change. Economic conditions can change. Large industrial projects are complicated. Nobody knows exactly how everything will play out. I look at this as a signal, not a guarantee. It signals that significant industrial investment is looking at Minot. It signals that outside organizations see potential here. And it signals that housing demand could eventually become part of the conversation. But it is still something to watch. North American Iron's proposed Minot project is not just an industrial story. It could eventually become part of the jobs conversation, the rental conversation, the housing conversation, and the long-term perception of Minot as a place to live and work. For me, the biggest question is not whether the project is good or bad for housing. The biggest question is whether Minot can add enough housing supply if demand starts increasing. Because right now, inventory remains limited. And whenever demand grows faster than supply, that is when housing markets start changing. So if you live in Minot, own a property here, or are considering a move to the area, this is definitely a project worth following. And if you want updates on Minot real estate, local housing trends, and major developments that could impact the market, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.